Hey guys, I'm Morthadon, and we are back for Stranger Things Season 4, Episode 7. So this is a long one, guys, hour and 40 minutes. I thought about getting, like, popcorn or something for it, but I was like, I'm so iffy on eating in the camera, because I feel like sometimes that means I don't talk as much, and I don't want you guys to sit there and watch me eat, and I'm worried about it making noise. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm not doing it. So, regardless, I'm excited to watch this. We have a lot going on. 11 is reliving her trauma, which is one of the big things. And then the other big thing is that Steve is in the Upside Down. And some of the others, I think, are about to be going there, too. So I'm kind of excited to see them move around on that side. I hope we get to see that anyway. I hope they don't just leave immediately. Or if they do leave, I hope we do eventually go back. Because all I've wanted ever since we saw them walk into it for a little bit, like Hopper went over there and stuff and walked around a little bit, is I want to like explore that side of things. I think that's such a cool idea. So anyway, let's get started. Long episode, so I want to get going here. There's a lot of other things that happened and are going on though. So, but we're gonna start here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. That's so terrible, man. I think I'm more scared of, like, little things eating me than, like, a big thing. Nice. She stopped to say, hey there. I would have been hitting the rest of them. Oh, I thought it was a bigger one. Oh. Oh no, his thing broke. Is he holding on to it? Oh. Oh, we have a Hulk. Oh, Jesus. I don't blame him. Eddie is just in the thick of it. I can't believe Nancy swam to the bottom of a lake in that outfit that she's in. That's a lot. They can't fly as well in the trees, maybe? That means they're staying for a little bit. I fear for their lives, but I am excited. Cool. I like the, like, destroyed power lines and everything, too. Do 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 do. Oh, I hope we get to see a lot of the Upside Down. We've already seen a decent amount of it, but it's such a cool, like, a fascinating idea to have, like, a alternate dimension, but so close to ours. I want to know so much more about it. The Massacre at Hawkins' lab. We also got teased about number 1 a bit. Had to talk about that in the beginning. Oh, this is the... Yeah. They just had him in a hot box? That sucks. Come on, you held out this long, man. I feel like there's a certain point that after a certain amount of torture, you're just like, I've endured this much already. Let's just keep going, you know? But I don't know. I've also never been in that situation, so... They'd say literally anything. Well, they're now on a timeline. I figured he was gonna break, though, because why else show him? I'm glad they're not, like, friends. Hmm... She's gonna face it and accept it, I guess. Hmm. I mean, you kind of tried to stop me from leaving several times, so, I mean... I wonder if there's any kind of, like... Is it possible that she isn't the one that killed them, but she's just the one that survived? Right? And her trauma is making her believe she's the one that killed her. Or, I mean, killed them. I could be very wrong, but... That conversation was a bit better. He still has that, like, I can't get over. He just feels so creepy to me. But if he was serious about her not being a prisoner and everything, which it's hard to believe considering what has like transpired when she tried to leave the first time and everything, but I did like that conversation. It was less me cringing at his creepiness and more like, okay, this might actually be good for her to hear. So we're jumping right to, I'm guessing, the title of the episode, which is the Massacre. They couldn't get their story straight. Is it? Chaos. Yeah, you definitely shouldn't question people together because then they're just trying to get their stories straight on the couch, but you question them separately, you get different stories. You can try to determine which one you feel is right. It's pretty terrifying. I was gonna say it's like less flaky, but then I saw some fly past their faces and I was like, okay, never mind. Like the white stuff in the air. Yeah, I didn't think that was very good. Is she turning her pants into shorts? Oh, I don't even know. Oh, is it part of her shirt? I have no idea what she just ripped up. Ugh! I didn't like the gooey sound. All better. That's how wounds work in TV shows. No, I'm sure he's still hurt. The frickin' Yeah, I don't know. I don't know exactly how it works. Yeah, plural. She kept those guns. Were they the ones from last or the previous seasons? Can't remember exactly what season. Like, I think it was season 1. They had the gun. What is happening? This side has earthquakes. I'm worried the Mind Flayer is gonna show up or something. Man, I'm so like curious how that works because yes, there are things, some things left over, but there's also those power lines which were like all messed up. You know, I'm sure that's not how they are on the other side. So what are the guns' condition if they're even still there? If our house is even still there? And if she gets her guns, like it seems like things on one side, on the our side, the real side, affect that side. But how does that work with reverse? If she takes the guns, because she put the guns there, right? After like season 1 and everything. But if she takes them in the upside down, do they go away in the real world, or is there? What if she takes it back from the upside down into the real world? Is there then 2 of them, or does one vanish? I want answers. I don't know how it works. No. Yeah. I love the smile on his face when he was talking about that. Hmm. Kind of. You could come into your own by accepting your past. Yeah. Hmm. Oh, shit, man. That was a good scene. I like that. And we cut to their miracle? It's a nice Yuri face. He does look pretty good. He's playing the part. So good. That guy looks like real Yuri. Alright. It worked. At the start, at least. I don't know what their next plan is. Do they need to fool more people? Oh. This is also just one checkpoint. They're not even there yet. Yeah. Alright. Wonder if we'll have the jailbreak this episode too. It's a long episode. I'm expecting a lot. But we still have more episodes, so we still have so much to wrap up. I think there's only 2 more episodes, right? After this one. So this is back in the... Because there are gaps. We haven't yet seen her killing them, right? We've only seen her with blood on her after everyone died. I like the nice formation the kids are in. Because, ooh. Oh, no, this isn't after the... I was confused as to what was going on, like, when he was talking to her in that room, saying, do you remember what happened? That was after the kids beat her up. Okay. My bad. I was thinking it was after all the murders, and then we cut here and we saw all the kids, and I was like, wait, so did we go back again? Ah, yes. Yeah, he already knows. He's the one that talked first. You just gave yourself away, kid. Not too bright, little shit. And then all his little posse around him. laughing. Whatever happens to you is deserved. Let's abuse this kid. So that one orderly guy got a beating and is back, right? They didn't just get rid of him because he's still there. I probably shouldn't be laughing, but I hate bullies. He has no shoes on. That sucks. I'd be screwed. My feet are so bad. It like hurts for me to walk on pavement. I don't ever like walk around barefoot really. Well, he was early on, but that's the thing about growing up. A lot of times you're not, even shortly after you graduate, you're not the same as you used to be. So much of it just doesn't matter anymore. All that popularity, drama, crap. They are really pushing the Nancy Steve, like, back at each other, aren't they? I wonder what that is. It's gonna be like the Mind Flayer walking or something. I'm just waiting for... Every time it shows a shot where we can see the sky, I'm just waiting for the thunder to... or the lightning to cause us to see the Mind Flayer. Oh, their house is there? The house is fine, but the power lines are fucked. Pretended he had to go to the bathroom. What is she doing? What does she have? Oh. Are they gonna see the lights? When you walk by areas, right? Like the lights go crazy. Oh shit. Do you copy? Yeah. Vecna, maybe? Okay, here we go. Yep. Oh! Dustin's asking the real shit! Yeah, I thought this might have been... Since we saw the goop at the trailer... Something in my eye. Is he... Oh, the lights! Yes! Come on, guys. You guys saw this happen at Vecna's house. So does that mean Vecna is being controlled by... Is that what he was trying to say? Like, if Demogorgons are the foot soldiers, Vecna's the general. Does that mean that is also under the Mind Flayer's influence? Because I kind of felt like Vecna was superior to the Mind Flayer in terms of, like, ability, but maybe I'm wrong. Oh, can they hear him? I guess they... Yeah, because... Shit. That's right. Will was able to hear his mom ask questions when he was in the Upside Down. So this world doesn't update accurately? Okay. Did it, like, copy the world when the gate opened initially? Hmm. Yeah. Hmm. God damn it. My brain hurts. Use the lights. Yep. Yep. There you go. Oh. How are they doing it, though? This was another question I had, is how Will was controlling the lights from the side. Oh, is it, like, dust or something? What is it? Huh. Oh. Oh, does she know it? Does Erica know SOS? Or she can point it out and one of them will know it. She's so smart! I like how she's noticing it and they're not. How do you not notice that? I notice instantly when a light flickers once, let alone a couple times. Come on, guys. I guess they're focused in thought. Way to go, Dustin. Well, they know now. Oh, this is so good! This might be my favorite episode yet, just because they're starting to ask all the questions I've been wanting. They're kind of showing the answers to a lot of things that I've wondered about. Choice. Oh no! Guard lights. I was like, what is that? It's a UFO. Well, did he pick up his gun? I love his Yuri impression. I like how she can't understand them, but is creeped out. I love Joyce's facial acting. Uh-oh. Okay. Nice. I kind of thought it was gonna go that way. I was waiting for him to be like, you're not Yuri, you're exactly Yuri, or something. I don't know what I thought he was gonna say, but I thought it was gonna be something like that. But Yuri is just freaking out the whole time. They are so screwed if they, like, ungag him, though. Oh no. Are they about to see the fight? Oh shit. Alright. I'm excited, but I'm also scared for Hopper. I wonder if they could use the Demogorgon to cause chaos, if Murray can figure out how to release it, or cause chaos during this and let it get free somehow. It can just go off and kill people and while they escape. Does she recognize the noise? Is that why she's kind of freaking out a little? Oh shit. They don't give up, man. Oh, damn. Holy shit. It is raining so hard, I don't know if you guys will be able to hear it at all, but I like suddenly heard it from through my headphones, through all the noise that was happening. I was like, what is that? Oh, we better not have a storm and lose power in the middle of this episode. I'll cry. Is this why she kills some people, maybe? Hmm. Interesting. I wonder if that's true. Man, it sucks for, like, for her at this current age, like the age she's portrayed right here. I can't imagine the younger version, because she's technically the younger version when she's being told all this. Originally, obviously. See, I still don't know if he's messing with her. Or if what he's saying about Brenner is true. Oh, it's one of those? That's what she had! Are they called light brights? I had one of them. We're stealing this. Then give her some Skittles. Here, take these. So how are they going to control this if it's not there? Right? Oh my god, they're going to send a message through this thing. But it's not in the upside down, so how... I guess they can see the... They can see the sparkle things. Okay, so they're being mobile. Oh, okay. They're turning it off so they can activate. Oh my god, she's gonna write letters. How do you erase it? Do you just let it fade? I mean, it's fading, but... Like, can you, like, wipe it, or would that just turn all the lights on? Stuck. That was stupid? Gonna use, like, one words. There you go. Genius child. So they did know. What are they... I don't know what's so confusing about that. I don't know. Whatever. Oh, take the bikes. You're gonna be running over vines and stuff. You're gonna fall right off those so quick. The roads aren't intact. Oh, pray they don't take that away from her. That would suck. That guy is such a wimp. She's kind of mean. Uh-oh, is he gonna see some shit? It's kind of creepy. Oh, they ran away! Oh, they're taking the bikes. I wonder if the parents will find out. Or if they're just gonna have to, like, deal with their parents bitching at them when this is all over, you know? Whoa, upside down. Cool. Alright, roads are fine. Vines don't like roads, apparently. They scare them. Oh no. Uh-oh. Vecna knows. Are the kids controlling the cars? Or is someone else controlling the cards and the kids are chasing them? Man, I wish I had a kid that could, like, move the cars in front of them while they're chasing it and distract themselves like a carrot on a stick. This is when he picks him up. Yep. And then this is when 11, like, he's questioning 10 when 11 kills people or whatever happens. If it is 11 that does it. Alright. I imagine before the end of this we're gonna get, like, the whole story, right? Oh, shit. Nice. He'll have no reason to think she went that way, because he wouldn't think she had a card, right? As long as he didn't see that door shut. So we know she doesn't escape. Oh, God. That was creepy. This is how she escapes later, though, right? That when she's found in season 1. Rest in peace, Benny. Oh, he wants to help more people. Or he just knows he's screwed. Oh, a tracker. Weakens me. He's not 1, is he? Oh my God, he's 1, isn't he? That thing is stopping his powers. She takes it out. He kills everybody. Maybe? Alright. They get some weapons. Ha ha ha, yes. I love watching people get killed. Is he gonna light the tip of his thing on fire? Is that why he's wrapping it in cloth? Don't die, Enzo! They're gonna flail like crazy, aren't they? Oh my god, okay, well... They're not allowed to have this! Oh shit. Chaos factor. Oh no! Come on, come on, come on, come on. Why do the lighters never work? What? Ah! Jesus! Oh man! Thing's crazy! I feel like we've never seen one go all out before. Yuri. Oh! It always does that in shows. The lighter doesn't work until it works. Oh shit. Oh! Ugh! They're gonna be so angry when that door opens. The subtitles just said Demogorgon feeding wetly. What? So you go over and open them. Yes! Black belt, baby! Oh, that poor bastard. That poor commie bastard. So start hitting buttons. Yep. She's just pressing them all. Uh-oh. Nope. That did it. Press it again. Press it again. Conveniently went out right then. Oh no. It's strong as fuck. Nice. It's stuck in my face. It's stuck in my face. Get it out. Well, can it not just climb out of whatever that place is that they're at? They get it open. It's gonna be Joyce and them. Tender, emotional music plays. It's them. Yeah. Nothing like Joyce Byers breaking into a Russian prison. It looks like, I don't know what, it looks like his tag on his shirt. I just realized it's in Russian, but it looks like it just says American. I like how they didn't even bother to put his name on there. I'm imagining, I mean, at least it looks very much like it says American to me. I would be very surprised if that said Hopper. Uh-oh. Oh, shit! That's the house, isn't it? Yep. Alright. So is this an actual gate? Because it looked like it was just like like not a full gate on their side when the cops were here looking at it. Oh, well, I see the glow. I guess it is. Okay. Ugh. Is it them? Did they somehow get there too? Yeah, it's them. They're gonna poke their head in. Hey guys! You saw like a broom handle or something. Like, how can you not realize that it's them? Oh, it's like Portal. Yep. They're gonna see them standing there. That's cool. Nice. Alright. That's wild. Just like, show the cops that. Oh, this is so bad. So why is she all bloody and... And I'm guessing what he means when he says, when he goes up to 11 and says, "What have you done?" He means this right here. So she still will feel guilty, but technically she's not the one that killed everyone, if I'm right. And technically, one could still be Vecna. Maybe not. Vecna killed that guy's family 30 years prior. Okay, so they got caught. This is why she didn't end up going through the tunnel. But now she knows of the tunnel for season 1 when she finds a way to leave. Yep, because he has powers. Yep. Goddamn. Oh man, I'm glad I thought of that. Yep, there it is. So whatever that little thing was, he's able to turn off powers. I don't think that's what happened to 11, though. I briefly thought, like, is that somehow, but her powers, like, kind of just faded, sorta. Awkward. Yeah, this is fun. It's like Portal. That's so cool. I was curious how they were gonna get him out, and I thought they were just gonna... Oh, that's so crazy. What? Does it hold? What? I guess she did go through the whole Russian thing. I was gonna say, what have you seen? But she was in the underground Russian thing. That is crazy that that works. Whoa! I like the camera work for that. Vecna saw, though, you guys gotta go quicker. He's gonna be coming, isn't he? Something's gonna happen. The two lovebirds are gonna get split up or something. I don't know. Whoop. Come on, guys, just go! Oh, it's gonna be Steve. Wait, so how do you get it out now? If it's staying there itself... what? Is that Vecna watching? Wait, what? What? Excuse me? Are we back where... Uh-oh. Oh no, Vecna got her. It's in the pool. That's where Barbara was, right? Is she gonna see some Barbara shit? She's gonna see dead Barbara, isn't she? Yep. How do we get her music? We need to get her music. Damn it. Is Steve gonna know her favorite song, though? Does she get covered? She was covered in blood, wasn't she? Does that happen because... Does she use her powers on one? Or does she try to help someone and get blood all over her? She has, like, blood on her face, too, right? Like, coming out of her eyes and everything. Maybe she banishes one to the Upside Down? And then... he becomes Vecna? I don't know. Man, he just kills everyone, doesn't he? Oh, yeah. So it wasn't her, but she is the one that took the thing out, so there is still some... She could still blame herself. But she didn't know. She's young. She was manipulated. It's a little bit better than her actually being the one that killed everyone, though. For sure. In my opinion, anyway. Jesus. This is the oldest person with powers we've seen. Did Brenner start this because of what happened at the whatever happened with Victor? Did he somehow know about it? And that's when he started working on kids like this? So what happens here? Does she fight him? So he just jumped like, oh, freaky. So he just jumped straight to like full on, which means he's able to do that. So that means the slow kill is he just likes doing it, right? Hmm. Ugh. Why are we seeing this again? Is she seeing this? Or, oh, she is seeing this. Oh, no shit. It's not him, is it? Wait. He's Victor's son? Hmm. The bugs in the... I guess that explains the spiders. He's Spider-Man. He got bit and became Vecna. So is he just... Huh. There's the clock imagery. Well, that's one hell of an outlook. I feel like it's pretty decent casting for the kid versus him, that actor. I feel like I could see that kid growing up into that. So did he have powers at this point when he was a kid? And Brenner found him? Or was he just a sociopath? Why would Brenner... Oh, okay. Wow, so he had powers even before Brenner. What'd they do? Oh, giving him the visions. So he did it up here in... Well, Nancy, if you can get away from this, you're gonna have a lot of information. And 11 is learning all this too, right? God. With the nosebleeds. Oh. And did Brenner grab him? Alright. Man, so Vecna was the first. You know... This is crazy. I love it though. Great story. Well, damn, now I want to know how he somehow was, like, just born with powers. Huh. Oh shit. Yep. They have a fight with each other, and this is how she gets all bloody, I suppose. Alright. Is 11 stronger? I mean, she's still alive, and so I assume somehow. It's kind of like when they do the circle game, like the distance they're apart right now. Yep. Trying to push each other. He's the original. No shit. She's gonna listen to what he said. Oh, not good. Well, this is how she gets. So what happens? Does Brenner come in, maybe? No, because Brenner finds them after, right? I think, anyway. Oh! I guess the blood from the eyes. What? What? What is happening? Oh, this is 11 being born. She's like, is she somehow getting memories from this, or? He's like, huh? I use both arms. Oh, superhero landing. Oh shit. So does she kill him? She's so young. Oh, this is what happened to the Demogorgon. So he's getting sent to the Upside Down, right? And a portal probably got opened right then. Huh. Yep. Jesus. What is this? Oh my god. Is this how he's turning into what Vecna looks like? Maybe. Yep, he's getting all fleshy. This is insane. Yep. Damn. And we're gonna see the number 1, right? Jesus. That's really good. Oh, it's gonna end, isn't it? I think it's about that time, right? Yep, there it is. Alright, that is it, guys, for episode 7. God damn, that was just wild. Okay. I definitely think this was my favorite episode just because it explains so much. Like, I love answers in shows, I do, and this gave a lot of answers. Not all of the answers yet, like, it... So, okay. I just want to ask this question just so I don't forget it. I don't expect you guys to answer because I don't want to be spoiled on what's to come because maybe we learn or maybe it's not till season 5 or whatever, but okay, so November 6th, 1983 is when 11 opened the portal, and that's when, like, the Upside Down was, like, updated or something to that time, but Vecna was already there, I assume? Or maybe he wasn't? Was he stuck in this limbo? Was, like, where 11 just sent him, right? He was, like, falling through smoke, getting struck by lightning. Did that happen until November 6th? Like, did he never end up in the Upside Down at that point? Did he, November 6th, 1983, she then opened a portal, and maybe he was able to somehow utilize that? And maybe that's when, because when they were in the Upside Down, her journal, Nancy's journal, was that date, right? November 6th, 1983. So it's like the Upside Down was formed, almost. Or, because I was thinking, like, if he was sent to the Upside Down way back then, or, I shouldn't say way back then, because it wasn't that long ago when this happened, right? Because she then... Wait, no, or was that the first portal? Was that November 6th, 1983 right there? Wait, hold on. I gotta think about this. No, because the first portal... They said the first portal formed when she came in contact with the Demogorgon, right? Unless that's not true. Maybe the was the portal already there? And, like, because that was just Dustin speculating that when she came in contact with the Demogorgon, that's when the portal opened. But it seemed like that's what we've known, right? Unless we're just mistaken. I don't know. But we're going to have to see more for that answer. But I'm just trying to work through it in my head. So if there was a portal opened before, maybe he was, like, thrown into some kind of limbo or something where he's just, like, endlessly falling. And then when she does it a second time, when she comes in contact with the Demogorgon, that's when she's like, maybe that other world was already... But that's the question, like, if she came in contact with the Demogorgon, that means the Demogorgon already existed, which means the Upside Down already existed. So what was the Upside Down like before she touched them, right? Before the portal was made, and then, like, the world was then, like... I don't know. I'm confused. I might just have to wait for answers. I tried to work it out. I tried to think it through. I don't think it worked. I don't think it did. But, okay. I think I'm going to put that on pause for now. I'm going to think about that a bit on my own time because I'm starting to really confuse myself. Maybe I'll be able to think of something in between. But it's crazy. I love it. It answered questions, but also opened up more questions. So... Brenner being scared of 11 and all that whole plan for 11 to be killed, I don't think any of that's true. I think that was just one lying and trying to manipulate her to get that thing out of his neck, right? So that way he can have his powers back. Because I had it all written down, like, trying to be like, okay, maybe Brenner really is scared. Was he planning on having her killed and all that? But I think he just one just did a very good job of manipulating, and it probably helped because he wasn't exactly like them, right? He wasn't raised quite the same way. He did have a normal life beforehand, but he, being who he is, he might understand a little bit about what they're going through, and is able to know, like, okay, if I tell her this, she's probably going to feel this way, and it'll probably work to be able to manipulate her, you know. But yeah, that's, I didn't really even, I mean, I guess they set it up to make you think that the son died too, right? But he didn't. And that's why I just never even factored in that it could be the son of him. Also, like, the thing that's crazy to me is that this kid just had powers before Brenner was even involved. So I'm curious, like, how did this kid just be born with powers? Like, I wonder if that's something we're ever gonna learn, because, like, one is the one that started it all, right? Like, he originally had the powers before Brenner was even involved at all, and then Brenner found him and started experimenting, and all the other kids came from him. So I don't know if it's like, did they take his blood, or I don't know what they did to make more kids like him, but yeah, it's definitely interesting, and it might be one of those things that we never get an answer for, but I'm definitely curious of why was this kid born with them when it doesn't seem like anyone else in this world has these kind of powers and stuff like that. So, I just, like, my mind briefly, I can't talk about it again, but my mind briefly went back to, like, why, like, how it all worked with the Upside Down and everything. But we're a little closer. We now know how they manipulate the lights when they're on the other side. They have, like those sparklies they touch, and it lights things up. That was, like, a fun way with the light bright thing and, like, drawing letters. I was curious how that was going to work, because they didn't have one on their side, but they were just able to go up there and see, like, those little wispy things, like, knew it was there in our world, so it went to that spot even though it wasn't there in this world, and they were able to draw from it, which makes sense that that'd be a thing, because the Christmas lights probably weren't there either, right? But the wispies were. That's how Will was able to do what he did. Now, one thing confused me during the episode. When they talked about the Upside Down being opened up in 1983, November 6th, and that's where it stopped or whatever, and then nothing updated after that, right? So anything that happened in the world didn't happen in the Upside Down. But didn't we have... so I guess it was just a vision Billy was getting, because last season, when Billy got dragged down into that thing, and then he came back up, and it did, like, a brief flash to the Upside Down, and Billy's car was there. Billy's car shouldn't have been there, right? Like, Billy's car wasn't actually there in the Upside Down. He was just getting a vision, I guess. Kind of like Will was getting, like, flashes of the Upside Down, but I guess that means it wasn't really the Upside Down, I guess. So that was, like, one thing that made me question, and then I realized after, I was like, okay, well, maybe that was just, like, a vision in Billy's mind, you know? So I think that's, like, a decent way to explain it, I guess. I'm trying to think of if there's any other, like, issues with, like, things updating in the Upside Down versus, like, that we've seen. But, oh, the lights. What wasn't there? Everything was set up for okay, I wonder if that's, like, did they not know where they were going quite yet with the story? Because at the end of season 2, we had that shot when they were all at the dance, right? And then it flipped to the Upside Down. We saw the Mind Flayer standing over them, and in the Upside Down, the school was all decorated for the winter festival, right? But I doubt all those decorations were up when that portal was originally opened. Actually, I'm fairly certain we've seen the school, and we didn't see those decorations up. So that means that did get updated. I wonder if would there be any kind of explanation for it? Like, I'm trying to think of if they could come up with anything. Or maybe just in season 2 they didn't think this is where they were going with the Upside Down yet. I don't know. But I guess we'll see. Man, what a great episode. Kind of derailing it a little bit here over to the Russian side of things. I loved all of that too. I loved the talk between Enzo and Hopper. I loved like when Hopper's talking about 11, like he has a smile on his face. Like he's such a good actor, I feel like, because I felt something there that I believed he was talking about like his kid. Like I believed that acting from that actor. Like for a second there I was like, it's all real, you know, even though it's not. I just felt like he did an amazing job. Murray playing Yuri was really cool. I thought he did a really good job. I really appreciated that he like, and I like that. At first I was like, well, he doesn't have to put on the crazy act, right? But I guess they've heard enough about Yuri that they're like, oh, he has a screw loose. And because Murray acted like Yuri, he was like, oh no, you have a bunch of screws loose. And they were able to buy what he was selling. So that was really good the way they were able to get into that prison. And I never really realized that if you trimmed Murray down, because he had a bigger beard than that, right? Like he shaved to mimic what Yuri looks like, right? I believe, because he had a bigger beard before that, and then like they do look pretty similar, like especially in the car in the dark in that scene. I actually bought it, you know. There was like almost a second where I was like, wait, that's not Yuri, is it? Like when it first showed Murray like pulling up and everything. So like props to them. I wonder if they like when they casted Yuri, did they know this is where they were going with the story, and did they purposely cast someone that looked roughly like Murray? It's really cool. I love it. It was an awesome thing. And then they infiltrated, they caused havoc. We haven't seen the conclusion of that, right? Like they're reunited, but they're still in the prison. The Demogorgon's in that area, but I feel like, I mean, I know there's barbed wire all around it and everything. Like, I almost wanted to see what the upper part of that area looked like. That was like pretty early on. It's a whole cage that goes up. We didn't get too many shots of what the very top... Yeah, it's just like barbed wire up there. I feel like the Demogorgon could suffer through some barbed wire to climb out of that pit that it's in. Especially if it's motivated enough. So I guess we'll see, because it's in there now, and I'm sure it's not getting put away too quickly. So I feel like the Demogorgon could get out and just cause chaos. Can the Demogorgon still, like, open a portal to get home? Or because the main portal is shut, can it not do that anymore? I don't know. But... damn, so... Huh. I still have that same question I asked earlier, even though it's a different... I mean, it's different now, but... the Upside Down was copied, right? It's kind of like a copy of our world of that exact date. If you were able to take something, like, let's say you had, like, $1 million stored in a safe at that time, when that portal was opened. If you went to that safe in the Upside Down, opened it, could you grab all that money out and bring it back, and would you have it in our world? Now... okay, so this is where it gets complicated, right? Because... they were able to throw the rope through, but then for some reason, like, I don't understand how it worked that they were able to let go. Because also it doesn't mean that rope is stuck there forever. Like, if they're not able to pull it back through, I guess someone would have to be on that side. Maybe they can reach in the portal and pull it up back through. That is a whole mess of physics that I just don't think I understand. Because then I was thinking, well, if you had a bag of money... maybe you wouldn't be able to get it through the portal, but then they have clothes on, and their clothes get through the portal, so, like, things they carry go through the portal, So I don't know. It's it's kind of confusing. But I guess, like, once it's on that side, it's, like, locked in as being on that side, and that's why the floating rope worked, unless something is on that side that pushes it through. So I guess that kind of works. I don't know. It's a bit confusing, but yeah, man. I'm glad I was able to kind of piece together, like, the whole Vecna being Victor's son really threw me off. I didn't expect that. I started to wonder, though. I started to think about it because I was like, the whole, like, killings, and I thought maybe he. I didn't know how old he was because all that happened 30 years prior, right? And that guy looked like he could be 30. Um, but he must be older than 30. He must be like. Because he's what? Like, at the very youngest at that time when they were walking into that big house, that kid was like 8 or 9, and that's pushing it. Like, I feel like that kid was probably 10 or older. I could be wrong, but that would mean that 30 years prior. But then there's been some time jumps since the lab incident, right? 30 years is current time. This is like 5 years later, so 25. I guess that guy could pass for 35, right? Say he was 10, and 5 years ago is when that lab incident happened. If we assume that, I don't know. I don't even know if that's right. It might even have been longer. So yeah, 35, maybe a little bit younger. I think he could pass for that for sure. Okay, I guess that makes sense. I was originally thinking that that guy looked like he was maybe 30, and I was saying, so that means he would have been born around the time that Victor's family died. So I thought maybe somehow when Victor's family died, that's when Brenner got on the trail of Vecna. Like, I thought Vecna would have already existed at that point, you know? And somehow Brenner got on that trail and then started creating kids. And maybe number one was the first one that was created using, like, some kind of essence from the Upside Down that, you know, Brenner got evidence of in that house or something like that, right? I don't know. It was like a whole theory I went on that ended up just being wrong. So, that's just where my mind was going. But okay. So killing things opens these gates. Now, I don't know why the gate was so small when the police were looking, or it didn't even really exist. It looked like a rot stain or something when the cops were in that trailer. But I guess maybe it takes time after the death. But it didn't seem like there was too much time after. Granted, they said he's getting more powerful, right? So maybe it just took a long time for that first portal to open up because Chrissy was the first kill. And after the several other kills he's had, when he got to Patrick, he was more powerful and was able to open up the portal, like, right away. But why did he just start killing now and not, like, right when the, you know, let's assume that right when that portal was open on November 6th that connected the Upside Down, if Vecna somehow got there right away, why didn't he start killing right away back in season 1? Why did he wait like 4 or 5 years or whatever in that world? Maybe he, like, wasn't strong enough yet and he had to work at it. Maybe he had to, like, learn the ability to connect to the other side and he just started doing that. Or maybe he wasn't under the Mind Flayer's, like, they also teased that he could be under the Mind Flayer's influence right now, which I still don't know if that's the case. Granted, he is connecting to the vines, which is kind of connected to the Mind Flayer, so maybe it is something where when he was first in the Upside Down, the Mind Flayer didn't have him yet, but then eventually got him. I don't know. It's just all of these questions I have that maybe we'll get answers for, but I guess this also could mean if he is under the Mind Flayer's influence, then, you know, I was kind of upset that we never fully dealt with the Mind Flayer. We just kind of shut the portal. And we just kind of shut the portal, and then the Mind Flayer is still alive and everything. So maybe, and I was like, oh, now we're just moving on to Vecna, which seemed like it was a more powerful thing. Maybe because it's like humanoid shaped and it's like sentient and talking to us more. Mind Flayer did kind of end up talking to us a little bit through like Billy and everything, a tiny bit, but I don't know, for some reason Vecna to me intimidated me instantly more than the Mind Flayer did. So I don't know. I guess that's just one of those things, but if he is being manipulated by the Mind Flayer, then that means season 5, like, this could be about taking out Vecna, but then the Mind Flayer could be the end all be all, right? Like, that could be the final season. So I don't know, we'll have to see. But talk about that more when we get towards the point where like once I've seen everything after the last episode, right? We can theorize and everything, because I'll be right on par with everyone else, unless season 5 happens to come out within the next couple weeks. But the fact that I looked it up and there's no release date as far as I know. And then I didn't want to look too deep though, because I didn't want, sometimes you try to look up release dates for the next season and they're like, yes, season 4 where so and so died and this all happened, and you know, and be spoiled on something. So I didn't look too deep, but I didn't, like, when I looked quickly I didn't see any release dates or anything. So but yeah, crazy episode. I'm sure there's things I forgot to talk about, but a lot happened. It was great. I loved it. I'm kind of tired. It's been a long episode and then a decent-sized discussion, so I think I'm going to end it there. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hit that subscribe button as usual if you enjoyed. Check out my Patreon, link in the description below. If you want more content, you can actually see, if you're watching this on YouTube, you can see the rest of Stranger Things right now. Because I watched all of it before moving on to the next show on my Patreon before even releasing a single episode to YouTube. That's how my Patreon shows work. I watch an entire show before I start releasing it on my Patreon. So check that out. That means whatever has replaced this, there's probably a good amount of content on there. So whatever show has taken over and all that. So check it out if you're interested. Link should also be popping up on the screen if you need it, and I will see you in my future reactions. Bye-bye.